You know, the reason why this podcast sucks and we have no fans is because Rick and damn Dupper talk way too goddamn much.
All right, well,
we just found a cure, ladies and gentlemen. Woo!
Take warning.
No more mask.
And a carton of smoke. So whatever that comes out to, that dollar amount, we need a GoFundMe page. We're going to come up with this money. We're going to get you kicked in the balls, buddy.
Welcome to Take Warning with your four co-hosts, Mr. Rick, Dupe, Greg, and Josh. We have a fun show going for you today. It's episode 2, guys. We made it. We got through episode 1. We're going to have a fun little rundown. We'll talk a little bit about the feedback that we've gotten and how much we appreciate it. Also, random shout outs that happened across the interwebs by other shows. That was really appreciated as well. Have a fun random ass topic that we're going to get to. Something to sit on. I'm actually not even going to put that one out there. That one's ridiculous, and I can't wait to talk about it. We're going to talk a little bit about people drinking hand sanitizer. That's also absurd. We have a fun new segment because every week right now you're going to hear a segment you've never heard before. We're going to play Rick Sells Out. Shortly after that, we'll talk a little bit about our NBA champion picks. Maybe talk about Elon Musk if Greg lets us, and we're out of here. Just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown. Dupe, how was your week?
It was good, man. It was good. That's all I got for you, Dan.
Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Hey, Greg, how was your week, man?
I was
no, it's too late. It's too late. You're done.
Shut up, Dupper.
Shut up.
Damn it, Dupper. How are you going to cut me off during my goddamn check-in?
It's Greg's turn
bastard. Now. It's my turn.
Greg, tell us about your week, buddy.
I had a good week, man. I spent most of it getting our podcast up and running on YouTube and editing videos and then dealing with the YouTube shenanigans. But on the flip side of that, my wife made this bomb-ass chocolate cake, and that shit was fantastic. But other than that, I'm good.
Okay. I like it.
I love cake.
That's it's the highlight of your week. Chocolate cake.
I'm fat. Josh. I need to eat.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah, dude.
How goes it?
Week was good, man. It was long, but it was good. Work sucks, but yeah.
I mean, we weren't sweating our balls off this week, so I'm happy about that.
That's true. It was a lot cooler this week out in, as Duper refers to it, Palmdale.
Anything west of Nevada, right?
Yep.
All right, Dupe, you want to try again?
Yeah, dude. So I've been rating these sponsors that we forgot to drop in here, but whatever.
Oh, I totally forgot. Hey guys, new format to the show. We're gonna go right back around here. Dupe,
yeah.
Can you tell us who we're not sponsored by this week?
Yeah, ball bells. Are you an old man with saggy old balls? Do you not sometimes realize that your balls are hanging low? Do you sometimes sit on those saggy balls? Ouch! Ball bells are here for you. Never sit on your nasty old balls again. Ball bells are little bells that go on your saggy balls that let you know when your balls are sagging. Get them today at ballbells.com.
It was such a good one, too. I'm kind of bummed that we didn't do that before we talked about our week. But
don't say we. Yeah, do not say we. You
contributed by talking and not stopping me at any point and saying, "Hey, Rick, we went."
And I also want to comment of how did I spend my week learning how to read, apparently, because I nailed that one, guys. Ball bells.
You did a good job. I'm really proud of you.
Yeah.
So
put that one up on the fridge.
Hooked on phonics graduate, baby.
We dropped episode 1. I think it went really well. I mean, we got a lot more listeners than the 4 people we expected to listen, so that was cool. We got some fun feedback. I'll go. Let's go around the room really quick and just see if we got any good feedback that we want to talk about, because I do have something I can't wait to talk about. But go ahead, Josh.
I got some feedback from a couple people, namely that somebody in Vegas wasn't sounding too good on their feedback, but on their microphone. But it sounds like it's fixed now, and he sounds spectacular.
He sounds amazing.
Spectacular!
And I've
Fabulous.
heard nothing but good things about the podcast. Like, everybody likes it. Someone mentioned Dick in the first 30 seconds, and he got all excited about it. And that's about it.
Nice. Greg, what'd you get?
I don't know because I don't have any friends.
So just time out really quick. I might have sent it a little early because Dupper's.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
All right, go, Greg. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying like how unpopular I am, and so I didn't get any feedback from anybody, but I spent most of the week looking at analytics, and it is like amazing how not only audio the analytics behind that, and then also on YouTube the analytics, like how many people are listening, who gave comments, how long they listened for, and all that stuff. So I think we're on the right track. I mean, nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, it's our first week, so we gained 5 followers, so that's great.
I think some of the best feedback that I had was from YouTube and how they canceled our music immediately. Like they just ripped us right out. Like Operation Ivy is gone. That was the best feedback we've had was from you, YouTube. You're just a robot, but thank you.
Yeah, YouTube cut us hard. We learned all about music licensing rights a lot faster than we expected. We were like, yeah, we'll run with it, and we'll get a letter or something. They'll tell us to stop using it, and YouTube just went ahead and took care of that for us in the first episode.
For anybody out there who actually knows us and hangs out with us, word of advice: never take advice from Rick again. Rick was the one that was like, "Oh, just roll with the music for a little bit, guys. Oh, just bring $40 to Mexico. Everything is cheaper down there." Don't trust Rick. If he gives you advice, don't take it.
Okay, I told you to bring $40. I told you to bring $40 to Mexico, but I didn't tell you not to bring any credit or debit cards just as a backup.
No, you actually did. You said do not bring it because you're going to get that shit stolen. Just bring $40 cash. That's all you need. Leave all the cash in the car. That's all you need is $40. Dude, we were broke within 15 minutes.
Yeah, and he was also like, "Hey, let's play hide and go seek in our cars in like the dark with your lights off, and everything will be okay." And then. Yeah, $700 later for new A-arms. There goes my car.
Okay.
And he was also like, keep the music. It's all good. Immediately, episode 1, shut down.
Only on YouTube. I knew we'd get away with it on sound. We got too ambitious, and we went to YouTube. That's all of our faults.
What do you got for us?
That ambition. Okay, so Dupe's already seen it because I just shot the email out. I've been holding on to it. But the funniest piece of feedback I got back, and this is actually, I'll give you the verbatim what was told to me, and it was pretty funny. I didn't expect it. Everybody loves our content. We all have good chemistry. We hear all that, all that good stuff.
Fuck,
this is the question
right there. They love our podcast. Everybody loves it.
We have the best podcast. I can't do him, but yeah. So here's the question that was posed to me: are you sure Duper's not in prison? It sounds like it sounds like he made a collect call, and you're using that audio. So why do we not start a GoFundMe? That was the text. So if anybody wants to look, it'll be on our website as of now. We have a GoFundMe open for Dupper to fix his sound. It's great. We're at our $3 goal right now.
Hold on.
It looks pretty good.
So I wanted to be the first one to donate. So I went to donate $1, and the minimum to donate on GoFundMe is $5. So for a $3 microphone.
So that was a little bit rich for your pocketbook, huh, Josh? You backed out on the $5.
Well, he's requesting $3 on your GoFundMe, so I didn't want to, extra charges for him. So I was trying to skip.
It's $5.
That's amazing. Yeah, no, you don't want to go over. We're only asking for $3 to help. We're just trying to give him a helping hand. But he did fix it. Your audio is way better. We all recognize it, and it got fixed within a week. So it was just fun to give you some shit there because that was great.
Dude, I love the picture that's in his GoFundMe. By the way,
I look cute. I'll tell you. Again, with the audio, I was taking a lot of advice from Rick. You said to run the 80 cord into the microphone. Everything you told me to do, I did. This week, I did it my own way, and now I sound better. So again, do not take advice from Rick.
I'm just going to point out, if you were taking advice from me, you'd sound as well as I did because we were using the same mics. Point, Rick.
Quiet, dude.
I have nothing for you. I don't even know why you would set me up for failure like that, Rick. But
I don't know. It's just the way it is. So, anyways, everybody keep giving us your feedback. We really appreciate it. It's funny. There are people. A nice woman named Shirley actually broke it down by like minutes and seconds, and that was really actually helpful for us to use. So yeah, help us improve. We'll
Thanks,
get better.
Shirley.
Yeah, thank you, Shirley.
So we also got some help from a fellow podcast from the Puppy Dog Pals. Do you want to run their audio? They're
working on it right now. The Puppy Dog Pals.
Yeah, they were very kind on their podcast. They gave us a shout out. So
here we go.
Coming August 5th, a couple of our podcast buddies, they're gonna be putting out their shit. Taking warning, they're gonna be coming out. It's 4 fucking motherfuckers just talking about the fucking world and and representing the fucking middle-aged world.
What's their name? What's the podcast? What's their fucking name, you fucker?
Can I talk?
What?
We're listening. Taking warning.
Taking warning.
Listen to these fuckers. They're coming out August 5th, which I believe it's on a Wednesday.
Awesome.
So look out for them.
Look out.
Check them out, guys. Taking warning.
What's their genre?
They're fucking old, and they're talking about random ass fucking bullshit.
Nice.
So they're talking about boomer shit?
Boomer shit. Boomer shit, politics, sports, and whatever floats their boats. And I think they have like one called Jerk Session where they like to jerk each other off.
Yeah.
Oh, they brought in the
You
Dutch
guys
brother.
are
Fucking diss, or is that actually true?
But check them out. Taking Warning, August 5th.
Yeah, Taking Warning, August 5th.
Check them out.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to them.
So that is our time.
Taking Warning.
It was so. First off, I do want to say thank you to the Puppy Mill for giving us a shout out. We probably got a few listeners due to the Puppy Pack, so we do appreciate it. Thank you guys.
Well,
Thanks, guys.
remember, like they always say at the end of The Price is Right. You know, remember to spay and neuter your pets.
Taking Warning. Taking Warning.
Pug Tug. Check them out on Pug Tug. They're on Instagram. You can check out Wolf Den over on Facebook. They're very awesome. They're good people. Good podcast.
That is so off. Everything that Dupper just said right now is so off. We'll post where you can actually get the Project Wolfpack, but yeah, that shit is pretty funny. When we found out they promoed, I got a text and it was, dude, I was drunk, but your promo's up. Like, all right, and then what did we get?
Taking Warning.
It's amazing. It's amazing. And in all fairness, Carlos did redeem himself. Celos on Project Wolfpack did redeem himself a bit, or tried to, the next day. So thanks a lot, guys. Either way, any publicity is good publicity, and keep up the good work you guys are doing over there too. They got a good 19 episodes. Listen to them. Project Wolfpack.
Good show. It honestly is. I love Coyote Ugly. It's really good.
How many did you write down? Because we can keep going.
Oh, he's trying to get a
Puppy?
list.
Project Puppy.
Okay, keep going.
Wolfpacking. Hairy old men. Ellen comes because so all of their podcast name is after an animal, right? Like a hairy dog type animal. And so I assume that they went with that because they're all hairy old men. So I assume that's where they got the name of their podcast from. So hairy men.
And that's
Dude,
it.
do you think with the COVID outbreak that there's going to be a puppy bowl this season?
Taking Warning.
I hope so.
And I mean, if there isn't, then how is that going to impact the Puppy Pack podcast?
Taking Warning.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Anyways, we have our first topic coming up here. Here's the question. Everybody think about this. If you had half the body of a human and half of an animal, what animal would it be? And which half is on top? Go ahead, Dupe. Start it off.
I'd be a salamander. So I'd be a human on the top and then a salamander on the bottom, so then I could regrow my tail.
So all you're worried about is your tail?
Yeah, dude. I just want to make sure I can not lose my tail.
I mean, just think about the anatomy of that. Like, how do you move around as a salamander on the bottom, and then you're a man up top? Like, are you just gonna walk like a salamander, or do you try to walk like a man?
Dude, I can grow up. I can like climb up walls and shit too. Like it don't matter, dude. It's all good.
Not with your human hands.
Dude, don't think about the science behind this because you're way overthinking it. Just know that I can regrow my tail if I ever lose it.
Will you just let Dupper have his answer? Jesus.
All right, you can have your answer, Josh.
Dude,
what's
but
your answer then?
Can't every lizard regrow their tails? Not just the salamander?
I don't know. I only
think
know
they
about
can.
the salamander.
I'm not a zoologist. I don't know anything. Josh, what's yours?
I'm gonna go with a hawk. So I can, and the top will be a hawk, and I can fly around and shit all over this podcast.
With like human
Okay.
shit because of the bottom?
Yeah,
I'm gonna guess that you want to be a hawk because you just like eating small animals,
that could
like
be
whole,
it
like
too.
rats and shit.
Yeah, that could be it too.
It's disgusting.
Well, dude, once again, all birds can, fly in the air and poop. So, or most birds rather. Obviously, like penguins and chickens can't. But, so you could be like a pigeon as well. You don't have to be a
Will
hawk.
you let me have my answer, Greg?
So what if it didn't give you the half that you wanted? Like, because like birds their anatomy is a little bit different. What if it didn't give you the wings? It just gave you the head of a hawk. Would you be disappointed?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because you couldn't fly now. You could just eat
Worms.
rats and shit.
Yeah. I can poke at a lot of stuff.
I ate worms before. They were good. Tastes like corn. What do you got, Greg?
Where's this costume? Yeah, like what is happening here, Greg?
Well, like, okay, so I'm stuck between a unicorn
That's not real, Greg.
and a narwhal. No,
I don't even know what narwhal is.
A narwhal?
Well, it's narwhal. Another.
I obviously don't know what the shit it is. So
I
don't know.
I think I'm gonna go with the narwhal, and I'll keep it on the top so I can have that big old pointy thing on top of my head, and I just like joust people.
You know what's funny is none of you guys went with like the horse dick, which I'm really surprised. Nobody wanted a horse dick.
I thought everybody was going to go with the horse dick, so I changed it up.
I legit didn't go horse dick either because I thought, oh, someone's going to pick the horse dick. Like above everything else, it's like, well, you can have a massive horse dick.
So
I mean, people make videos of that. It's a thing.
What'd you
No,
pick,
you-
Rick?
Get a good job in Mexico doing that.
I'm saying, well, that's a donkey, but yeah, same
It is.
thing, right?
Yeah, same shit. But yeah, it was too easy of a joke, so it's good. I'm proud of us for not going for the easy one. What do you got, Rick? Horse dick?
I was just gonna go horse dick.
And that's
No,
just
the
out
dick,
and out
though.
again.
I wanted a gorilla. I wanted to be a gorilla.
Okay.
Because I in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, my anatomy will work better. So if I'm top or bottom, I'm kind of human anyways. So everything will work out, dude. But I'll be like super strong. Like gorillas are all super strong and shit. That's what I was thinking about.
And you already walk around like a hunchback, so that really works out for you.
Yeah, it's because of this horse dick.
He does love. all right. I can't top that. I'm moving on. All right. So people are dying after they drink hand sanitizer. The CDC claims. Greg, do you know anybody out there drinking hand sanitizer?
Well, see, so there's different types of hand sanitizer out there. I mean, you got like the regular kind, and then you got like the Great Value brand. But I mean, this doesn't surprise me at all. They're probably making like hand sanitizer shots, like Jello shots, and they're probably giving them away at COVID parties. So I am not surprised at this at all. There's always idiots out there doing something like the Tide Pod challenge. Now we got drinking hand sanitizer fucking challenge. So I am not surprised at this at all. And you know what? Darwinism at its best right there. So
Okay, Greg. At the beginning of this question, you brought up name brand versus non-name brand, as if you were indicating that one is safe to drink. Which one have you had?
Well,
Greg, hold on.
well,
Greg,
so
Greg.
I've had. Okay.
Which one did you wash down the China seeds with?
See, I can't remember, man, but I think it was like one of those like little baby ones. So like I didn't take too much. I only took like those 3.4 ounce ones. So
Yeah, but was it a name brand or was it an off brand? Because it sounded like that was very important to you.
Okay, tell me right now, was it Purell or was it Great Value?
it was like greater value, so it was like somewhere in between. You know? Yeah, it was like the greater Kroger kind.
So, Dupe, did the CDC say what the mentality was with drinking the hand sanitizer outside of the obvious, like, oh, that'll keep that'll sanitize my insides? But I mean, was there actually anything other than people really think that would help them during a pandemic?
Well, it says that people were dying from it, so it's very hard to interview a person that's dead. So they weren't really able to get those answers from those dead people.
You don't think you think they were doing this alone?
What you think? You think like 4 idiots are getting in the car and they're like, "Hey, Rick, how are you? Have you had some of this delicious Purell?"
I mean, I'm going to point out that 4 idiots got on here and started a podcast out of nowhere. Anything's possible. It's I don't know.
So, Josh, why do you think people were drinking that hand sanitizer out there?
Because they're fucking idiots. Straight up. Just like Greg mentioned, the Tide Pod. Like, why? Like,
because it's colorful.
Shoot some whiskey. That'll sanitize you.
How much whiskey do you need to shoot to sanitize yourself from COVID-19?
Myself? Josh? Probably half a bottle of Jack Daniels.
Half a bottle, and that's in one sitting? How fast do you have to drink it before?
I got a few hours.
A few hours. So in 2 hours, or a few is 3. So within 3 hours, you got to drink half a bottle of whiskey, and that'll keep the COVID-19 away from you?
It's working.
All right. Well,
we just found a cure, ladies and gentlemen. Woo!
Take warning.
More mask.
Jesus Christ! Here we go.
Rick, what do you think?
What do you got, Rick?
Oh man, that's not any different from a Tide Pod or when earlier this year when people what was it they wanted to drink before bleach or there was something else they were going to drink like that.
Something stupid like that.
There's always going to be a group of people that are too stupid to fucking think for themselves and try shit like this. I got nothing for it other than goddamn that's stupid. I mean, you drink hand sanitizer and you die from it. It's kind of justified.
Yeah.
So like, do you think, or did it say, Dupper, in the article that are they just like opening up the bottle of hand sanitizer and just drinking it straight out, or are they like putting it on their French fries? Or
like nasty fucks like the UK, they like to dip their French fries in mayonnaise, which is disgusting. But instead, in the age of the COVID, now we just dip our French fries in some hand sanitizer.
Or you make a drink out of it. Just mix it with some ginger ale, add a lime.
Or maybe it's like McDonald's fries, because McDonald's never fucking salts their fries anymore. Fucking McDonald's.
I don't know what McDonald's you're going.
Maybe it adds flavor.
Your blood pressure thanks you for that, though.
Yeah.
So does my weight.
All right, you ready to play a game?
Let's play a game, dude.
All right.
Games.
Hello and welcome to Rick Sells Out. As a cheap bastard, Rick is always looking for the opportunity to sell out. This is the game show that finds out how low Rick is willing to go. Rules for the game are Dupper's going to give a scenario. Rick, Josh, and Greg will each rate down what they think Rick would be willing to sell out for. The contestant, Greg or Josh, that is the closest to Rick's answer, wins. Dupper will determine who has the closest answer. The contestant with the most individual wins will win the game show. Let's play! Alright, hey guys. Alright, so, this is the new game show. What amount is Rick willing to sell out to frame somebody he does not like for a crime? So we'll start off with an easy one here. What do you guys got? What is the amount Rick would sell out to frame somebody he does not like for a crime? Josh, what do you got?
I'm gonna go $2.12.
$2.12. I'm writing that down right now.
I will get him a chicken sandwich, Jack in the Box.
Okay. And what do you got, Greg?
I'm gonna go with $24 and a bottle of Purell.
$24 and Purell.
Well, what size bottle though?
Well, We'll go with the large size because I mean, if he's gonna frame somebody, he probably wants to make sure that the job is done.
And he's clean afterwards.
Yeah.
That makes sense. And Rick, what is the correct answer?
Correct answer is just pay to get my left nipple pierced. That's all I was looking
Left
for.
nipple.
Thank you.
Okay, so
Is
I'm
your
gonna
right
go.
nipple pierced?
You don't know.
Oh, I do, and it's not. So the winner today is going to be Greg because he's going to need that Purell to sanitize that nipple piercing. So
Ooh.
good job there.
Yes.
So what is the amount Rick is willing to sell out to not tell everyone around him his personal opinion when he's at a restaurant dining out?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh man.
That's gonna be crazy.
Greg, you go first on this one.
Yeah, Rick's always got an opinion about food. He will not shut up. He will tell everybody around him exactly what he thinks about that food. It annoys all of his friends. We all hate it, but we tolerate it because sometimes he's funny. Greg, what do you got?
I went to culinary school.
Hey, you got it right. You got it right. It's
Cooking.
too late.
Cooking school, goddammit.
He's already done it.
He went to culinary school. You nuts. No. So, I think that this is literally impossible for Rick to do. So I think I'm just gonna go the easy route, like they do on The Price is Right, and go for 1 cent. Because even if he was given $1 million, he wouldn't be able to do it.
You've been watching a lot of Prices Right lately, Greg?
Yeah, dude. Stay new to your pets.
Puppy dog pals. What do you got, John?
Taking warning.
I think
Taking warning.
I'm going to go with 9 Rick cars. So if people don't know, Rick will spend a max of $2,000 on a car. So I'm going to go with 9 of those cars.
So that's $18,000.
Yep, but he still won't buy a car with it. He'll buy 9 of $2,000 cars over the next 15 years.
I could just throw it away, and then I can get a new car every few years. That's actually really smart. You know what, Josh? I don't even want to give you my offer. I'm going to take that.
I can't fight that. So I guess Josh wins that round. All right, that makes it easy on me. So what is the amount Rick would be willing to sell out to go on a date with just his wife, nobody else, just his wife? Now, let me give you some backstory here too, even though we're supposed to avoid backstory. But Rick's very first date with his wife, I was there. I was on the first date with him. And the girl he's trying to woo, like, just out of nowhere, he's like, hey, Dupe, you want to go to Santa Monica? I was like, hell yeah, let's go, dude. I go. I'm going to find out later that day, Rachel was like, hey, this is our first date. I was like, oh, well, that's cool. You guys want to get some chicken marsala or what? Like,
so just as another update to that, when Dupper found out later that day, I also found out that was our first date. I had no idea. My bad.
all right. What do you got, Josh?
Shit, this is a tough one, man. I'm gonna go with $200 because he can spend that on their date, so he doesn't have to use any of his own money.
Oh, that's smart. That is smart. Now, is that Rachel's money or is that just a bystander's money? Because
A bystanders. I'm talking nothing coming from his Rachel or his family, just a bystander.
okay, so not even like his grandma, not even
Nope,
like his
nobody.
cousin. Okay,
Nope.
very important because Rick will get very upset if it's even close to him, his money. Greg?
Dude, I think it's gonna be at least $3 million.
You know, that sounds like a relationship built to last right there. Rick, what do you got?
Well, Greg, you're way off. Seeing how Dupper now lives in Las Vegas, it's really hard for him to show up on our dates. But so that's the first thing. I'll probably take 25 of Josh's dollars and a pack of smokes. We can do this.
Okay, so
You wouldn't want $3 million?
I mean, I want it, but not for that reason.
He's
I'm
good.
principled,
Oprah, he's
you know.
good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give that round to Josh.
Woo!
I don't really have a reason why, but good job, Josh.
Thanks, sweetie.
So we're coming down to the nitty gritty here. What is the amount Rick would sell out to eat Gino's pasta and not criticize it the entire time he ate it?
That's not gonna happen.
What do you got? What do you got, Greg?
Oh man. I'm guessing like, well, how much is a cooking degree? Was it like $35,000? So I'd probably say
Culinary.
that.
That's a culinary degree.
Cooking degree. $35.
$35. All right. For
Which
Gino.
is the price of the pasta.
Okay. I mean, that's a free meal. He gets a free meal out of that. That's not too bad. What do you got, Josh?
I would have to say 50 Rick cars. Because Rick
50?
Rick hates this fucking place so much. Every time we go, he always complains about it.
Shout out
this
to
pasta
Chino's
in
Restaurante. Chino's Restaurante
Right.
in Lancaster, Palmdale. Shout out to your piece of shit ass restaurant. You know what? I'm changing my fuck that motherfucker today. I cannot wait. Here we go.
Okay. Calm down.
It's okay, Rick. You'll be all right.
So, what is your dollar amount, Rick? What is it?
It's not a dollar amount. It's when I actually get to see both buildings burn to the ground and I don't have to eat there again. I will eat that last dish of pasta that was made and savor the shitty
Actually,
flavor.
There's 3 locations.
There's 3 now? God damn it. They're just multiplying. Ah,
It's like,
You know
stop
what?
buying their shit.
I hope we save this as, evidence of Rick's intent
For
to
arson?
commit arson. Yes.
My bad.
Okay.
Allegedly.
It's gonna be like the Tiger King. So, I have one more question left, so I'm gonna give down to Greg just so that we can ask the last one.
All
So,
right.
what is the amount that Rick would have? What is the amount Rick would sell out to have his daughter kick him square in the nuts?
Whew. Oh man, she's getting pretty tall now.
She's older now, right?
She's got some strength.
Her shoe size is kind of.
She probably enjoy watching the pain, so.
Yeah. So, what do you
Preteen.
got, Greg?
I would probably say, at least an Atari 6200, an ice pack, and probably a carton of smoke.
A carton. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Yes.
Have you bought a carton lately, Greg? Do you know how expensive they are?
Well, that's why I said it.
I mean, they're more
but-
than an
but,
Atari, whatever he said.
Dude,
6200.
you can't even find an Atari 6200 anymore.
I don't even know
Good
what that
luck.
is. I'm not even that old.
You're that old.
You are that old. Wolfton
I'm a
told us-
Nintendo Entertainment System guy. That's
Wolfton told us that we're middle aged and that we're baby boomers. Deal with that shit. What do you got, Josh?
I'm
Taking
gonna
warning.
go with free because Rick is a family man and loves his daughter, and she.
Does he?
I mean,
Wow.
what are the circumstances around her kicking me in the balls? Was it just you saying like, "Hey Sam, you want to kick your dad in the balls?" Rick, what it'll take, or is it like life or death situation? Someone's got to kick Rick in the
Just
balls.
for the hell of it.
Okay, so all right,
He loves his
here's the
daughter.
deal. Greg.
Yeah.
If you upgrade that Atari 1728 or whatever you said it was,
6200.
take that up to a GameCube, we got a deal.
It's way too rich for his blood.
Dude, do you remember when we played Tiger Woods golf on the GameCube and we used to always have to switch out the stupid little disc?
Hell yeah.
That was a pain in the ass.
Great
Yeah,
game,
but it's so
though.
much
It's a great
fun.
game. All right, so what I need from everybody, we're all going to be winners on this one. Rick, I need to set up a GoFundMe page for a GameCube, an ice pack, and a carton of smoke. So whatever that comes out to, that dollar amount, we need a GoFundMe page. We're going to come up with this money. We're going to get you kicked in the balls, buddy.
I mean, that one I'll accept. If I see a GameCube show up, yeah, I mean, damn.
Yeah, I have a spot where I can buy one out here too. So I'll find the price. We're going to make it happen.
Well, I tell you right now that if we're going off basing our successes off of GoFundMe, we still have not had one $5 donation yet to the Dupper.
Well, because we put the limit at $3, and people are gonna look at it and they're gonna say, you know what? I don't need to spend more than that. He only needs $3. Maybe I'll change it. Maybe I'll change it to a $7 limit. See what we can get. Fair.
I like
Fair
it.
enough.
It's cool.
$7. $7 to help out Dupe.
All right. I cannot wait to see you get kicked in the balls, buddy. I can't.
Thank you. And
Sam's
that was
gonna have a good time.
that was Rick Sells Out.
And that's just a
Rick
game.
goes out.
Yeah.
That's the
All
game
right.
show where everybody wins. Besides Rick's nuts. That's it.
Apparently
Only
this
losers
time
here.
around, son of a bitch.
So
Just
I
like
want to
any
go
more
back.
kids.
I want to go back to Rick's nuts real quick. So
I
like,
bet you do.
She
what
never
if
said
we
that.
were? What if we were to like sell our soul to the devil, right? And he's like, "What do you want?" And I'm like, "I only want one thing. I want this, podcast to be successful as ever." And then he's like, "Okay, well then you must do one thing for me. I need you to kick Rick in the nuts." Like, would you do it, or would you
With
not?
all my might. All
Wait,
my
so
might.
what?
I would go.
Didn't
I
even
would go.
hesitate.
I would go buy steel toe boots, and I would just kick them right square in the fucking nuts. As
So
hard
are
as
we
I
we're
could.
talking about selling out to the devil? What are we doing here? I don't understand the first part. Or are you just saying you'd kick me in the nuts? Because
I'm saying
gladly
I would
the
kick
balls
you
of
in the
every one of
nuts.
You guys.
I would
Give me the
kick you in the nuts with my waterproof deep sea fishing boots.
Do they still have throw up in them?
Yes.
It's okay. I would not kick you in the nuts, Rick, because I hate this fucking podcast.
Greg would just kick you in the nuts, and just these little chunks of throw up would fly out of him.
Oh,
It's like 5-year-old throw up too. God damn it!
All right.
So
So
all
we're
right.
going on to sports. The NBA playoffs are winding, or the season's winding down, so the playoffs are coming. So let's make some NBA championship picks. Who do we have winning the championship? As our resident NBA guy, were you making your gorilla sound? Because that's not appropriate. I'm gonna add.
No, actually, I wanted to say.
because I need 30 seconds of safe space.
All right, fuck Dupper. Fuck him, whatever. All I wanted to say is he had a great idea on making your top picks, but I was thinking, why don't we do our top picks from each conference and then who wins that? Because it's a tricky season with this 8-game play-in. Is he back yet? He's got 7 seconds, 5 seconds. All right, Dupe, I want you to go first. 2 seconds, 1. All right, Dupe, jump in. Give us your top 2 picks each conference.
All right, so from the Eastern Conference, I'm going to take the Milwaukee Bucks. From the Western Conference, I'm going to take, Houston Rockets, and I got the Rockets winning it in 6.
Oh my god! I mean, what? Why? Why though?
With my dark horse being Portland, who I'm gonna guess is gonna upset the Los Angeles Lakers in the first round in the NBA playoffs.
I think that's actually not even a dark horse anymore. Everybody's worried about that. The Lakers, they don't have anything to defend. That's like one of the best guard tandems in the entire league, right? With McCollum and Lillard.
Yep.
Just between those two, I mean, the Lakers, they can't really defend it very well, and it's going to be a problem on the other side. The only thing that they have going for them is that I don't think Portland has anything to throw at LeBron, so they can throw bodies all over the place at AD. Obviously, their guards are going to be fine, but there's nothing there. What do they have for LeBron? Carmelo? Is that what's going to defend them?
Ooh, I forgot about Skinny Mello. Skinny Mello's good, man. And then they're healthy. Remember, the biggest issue with Portland was everybody was hurt. So
no, they're scary, man. I totally understand why you would have them as a dark horse, and they are in my they're in my little realm too. Josh, did you make any picks?
Of course, I'm going to go West. I got to just root for the Lakers. I don't care if they were the underdogs. I'm going Lakers, even though I'm not a big fan of LeBron. I want them to win. And on the other side, I think I'm going to go Toronto again, man. They still look tough.
that's a good pick. The Lakers, you don't like LeBron because he's not Kobe, huh? Still not over it yet.
Pretty much.
I'm not over it. It's okay.
So and who do you have winning the championship? Lakers or
Lakers,
Toronto?
man. I got to go Lakers. Just because
You're
they're my team.
100% homer. Toronto's a good pick. Why Toronto?
They did it last year, and nothing much has changed on the team. So
Not much has changed. Kawhi Leonard changed.
yeah.
That's a pretty big difference. Danny Green changed, a defensive stopper. Some big changes happened over there. So
I'm still going to go with them.
all right, I like it. And Greg, what do you got, buddy?
All right, man. So I've been deep in thought with these picks. Okay, But
Oh,
as the podcast subject matter expert of all things NBA, so for the East, I think I'm gonna go with the Harlem Globetrotters. All right. And then in the West, I'm gonna go with the Seattle Supersonics. And I got the Globetrotters winning it in 2.
no. 2 games.
Did you see the Globetrotters?
Globetrotters. Globetrotters.
We don't have
Trotters.
to spoke right on this.
Yeah. Goodyear is sponsoring them this year, so they've changed their name slightly. What do you got, Rick?
Well, I mean, how do I follow up such a amazing bombshell joke like that? The Goodyear sponsored them. God damn it. Thanks. I got it because of the Globetrotters, right? Yes. Okay, my picks.
You're stealing my picks, Rick.
From the East, I actually picked Toronto also, but I picked Toronto because of Nick Nurse. And you saw it a lot. If anybody watched Jordan or Kobe or anybody else, when you're a champion until you defend it until you lose it, right? So
I saw that with the Mavericks quite a few years in a row, huh?
they lost the very next year. Yeah, no, we're not talking about the Mavs. We're actually talking about Toronto. They're a really well put together team. They still play amazing. Siakam is great. I just think overall they're a very mature team. They know exactly who they are and how to play the game to their advantage. They're going to give everybody a run for their money. So I'm still going to go with Toronto in the East. West Coast, it's going to be really, really hard for me not to pick my Lakers, but it also isn't too hard because now I get to go back to blaming LeBron. And that's something I've been holding on to. I love blaming LeBron James because he's a pile of shit anytime he's not a Laker. But when we're winning, he's cool. So we'll see what happens. He's already doing it, though, like this week and this past week. And by the time this airs on Wednesday, I think this would have been about a week. He sits out because of a groin injury. And then they say, hey, man, offensively, you guys have been having some problems. And he's like, well, it's beyond just the game. He starts pouting. He does this shit. As soon as he realizes that it might be hard for him, he's all of a sudden pouting about it and making excuses. So it's not on him that we don't win the title. Well, I just want to point it out right now. LeBron James, if the Lakers do not win the title this year, it is your fault. Fuck you. And I hope AD stays with us forever. Anyways, coming out of that on top, if I can get my Western Conference pick in, it's going to be the Portland Trailblazers. So it's not even a dark horse. I really think they can make a run. Look at who they got, who they start with, if they start in the 4th seed, because they are trying to get out of that 3rd seed, right? So they don't have to see who do they see first if they go in 3rd? Houston at 6. So I think they were really trying to get into that 4th seed. If they don't see a big team until the 2nd round, if they see the Lakers in the 1st round, I honestly think they'll beat my Lakers. I think that if they get into the 2nd round and they see a Houston Western Conference Finals with the Clippers, maybe there's a good chance, and they could definitely beat Toronto at that point. So coming out on top, big underdog pick. I'm going with Portland Trailblazers.
Wow, is the championship, huh? Overall, Portland?
That's it. I'm taking it right now.
Yeah, but you know who the real champion's going to be? Walt Disney World.
Why?
Because that's where they're all playing. That's where the bubble is. They won.
Their hours are so small right now. Magic Kingdom just cut their hours back to 9 to 6 or something like that. Just you barely have enough time to wait in line for Space Mountain before
you don't need all those hours to win an NBA championship.
I guess so. All right. So that's our picks. Sounds like Toronto was very popular, and so was Portland, surprisingly. So Elon Musk tweeted out, "Aliens built the pyramids." OBV. He tweeted this. So, what is OBV? That's the point that I want to know. Obviously. So, do you feel like he was being sarcastic with this, or was he very serious, Greg?
So here's the thing with Elon Musk, right? Like, people who are geniuses are crazy, right? I think we all know this, So, he is allowed to do stupid shit, just because of all the good things he's done in this world, between obviously electric cars, SpaceX, launching, astronauts into space and creating a plan for the moon and Mars, solar roofs, the Boring Company with their tunnels. So it's like so much good shit that he's doing that sometimes he just does crazy shit to make up for it. I mean, think about his newborn kid. I mean, they named him after an algebraic equation, or maybe it's calculus. I don't know. But either way, that's Elon Musk, man. So, not only that, but he also does other things like goes on podcasts, smokes weed, and stuff like that. So, yeah. So anyway, there you go.
That was his first time smoking weed when he went on the Joe Rogan podcast, right?
I don't know. I don't know Elon like that.
I mean, you know a lot about him, but did you know that he believes that the pyramids were built by aliens? OBV.
And so whatever. Okay. You believe in a lot of stupid things too, Rick. I'm still your friend.
I believe in our friendship. Is that stupid?
That's very stupid.
So considering Elon Musk's long list of accomplishments, Greg, do you feel like aliens built the pyramids?
So define aliens.
What?
Wow. So alien, being from another planet.
Extraterrestrial.
Yeah.
Is that from the Urban Dictionary?
We're not talking about Australians here. We're talking about aliens from a different planet.
Well, because I'm sure, like, when the Egyptians first saw the Romans, they probably thought of them as aliens. They probably wanted to build a wall,
All right,
or are you talking about, like, out of space, like ancient aliens?
Yes.
Yes,
ancient aliens.
There we go.
Exactly. Oh my God.
The mouse is starting to pick up speed in that little wheel that runs his brain.
I can hear it, dude. His head right now. He's getting really excited.
All right. So this might be beyond your intellect level, Greg. What do you got, Josh?
I think he was just stoned out of his mind when he was talking about it, and he's just sitting there trying to ponder life, and he's like, "Oh, well, pyramids, huh? Well, yeah, the aliens brought those."
All right. And Rick, what do you got?
I'm not going to pass judgment on him because I want to know if he was stoned at the time. Because on top of all this, I really want to know what his actual mentality is. Like, what is he saying? What's the discussion? What's the argument to say this? Or was this just some crazy shit a stoner said that, I don't know.
I'm going stoner.
He's just like, hey man, SpaceX did really well, and I got a car that everybody wants that can only drive 240 miles, so it's not really practical yet, but everything else is great, and I'm just gonna say the aliens built the pyramids.
So I'm curious, did the Reagan
more
administration
like 350, 400 miles?
Yes.
Whatever.
Yes,
so here's but going back to Elon, right? So you said he did this in July of 2020, right?
Yeah.
So wasn't this around the same time that the government was acknowledging that we have aliens from those Navy fighter pilots? So maybe he was jumping on that bandwagon.
So,
and he works with NASA. Maybe he knows some shit.
Anyways, Dupper, what's your opinion?
I think I don't know how Nancy Reagan got to you guys, but like you guys really think marijuana is very addictive now. Apparently, he smoked it once on the Joe Rogan podcast, and now it's totally messed up his brain. It's like that frying pan with the egg in it again. I think he was trolling people. He's just fucking with people, man. That's all I think it was. And then he's so successful and rich, he doesn't have to respond to it. At this point, he's like, all right, let's let that be out there. Fuck you guys. You guys really think that I think that? Think it. Fuck you. Earth's flat too. That's coming next month.
That kind of makes sense. I mean, I'm sure he did that. He kind of gave the double salute, double middle finger salute, jumped in his Tesla and drove at least, or at maximum 222 miles before he ran out of a charge. But cool.
Nice. This coming from the guy who only buys demolition derby cars.
Damn.
Oh, there's spray paint on it. That's a good deal.
This is I've been waiting for this topic all day. I was waiting for this topic specifically because I knew Greg was going to get butthurt by anything said.
I know you guys are haters.
This one has a steering wheel. It's really nice. All right. Rick, you want to lead us into that next segment?
Yeah, I think it's time for me to just say fuck that motherfucker. And I really, really do appreciate you guys changing what I was going to say.
Take warning. The following segment is a personal view and opinion that may offend some. This is an independent opinion and should be taken as such. Put away your tissues and closed minds. It's time to hear the fucker out.
So, I initially had planned to talk about how much I hate mumble
Take
rap.
warning. The following
why is it
segment
playing
is
again?
a personal view and opinion that may
There it
offend
went.
some.
Stop. Episode 2.
All right, that was a great FTMS.
All
Rick,
right, let's
stop it.
Wrap it up.
Do what you had to say anyway.
Good episode, guys.
Shit, yeah, I'm not even going to go for it now. Fuck it, I'll save it for another time. God damn it.
No, you gotta run with it,
Oh,
buddy.
no.
It's all that karma you talk about. Elon Musk, he controls our podcast now.
Bottom line, anybody that lives locally or near Josh and I, fuck Geno's and all of their restaurants. All 3 of them. I don't care if there's 5 of them. Quit making Pomodoro out of a can, you pieces of shit. That's all I got for that. I'm going to let the FTMF just go for this one since the edit fucked up. No. I had a really long thing about mumble rap too, but fuck that.
I know we're not supposed to talk about the FTMF, but Josh, I really need to reach out to Geno's, see if we can get them as a legit sponsor. Okay, whatever they write down, I'll fucking read it.
Dupper, we actually know the owners, so I got this.
Do you really?
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Hey, Josh, tune him in. Let him, give him the podcast. Give him the address.
Wow.
TakeWarningPod.com. TakeWarningPod.com.
Holy
Let him know.
So, Rick, you know the owners, and you talk.
No, Rick doesn't know him. I know. My wife's family knows him.
Yeah.
Man. So
Yeah, I don't know.
Family friend.
Do you think I can get them on Uber
Hey,
Eats?
they might be nice guys. They might be nice guys, but their food is a heaping pile of shit that they overcharge for.
Has anybody tasted Rick's cooking skills?
Yeah, I don't charge you $40 a plate for it though, so that's the difference.
No, but you do charge us your company, and that's just as bad.
Bitch. Fuck it. All right. Greg, you got any parting thoughts for this fun episode?
So thanks for listening to this abomination. Thanks YouTube for taking away all our cool music. And always remember, kids, don't cook bacon naked.
Josh, what do you got?
Thanks everybody for listening to the first podcast, and hopefully you listened to the bonus and we didn't scare you off yet or bore you to fucking death. And be good people.
All right, Dupper.
I just want to say thank you to Puppy Town for giving us a shout out last week. It was really nice of you guys.
Taking warning. Taking
Thank
warning.
you guys. And I also want to call out Geno's. I love your pasta. Thank you guys. I can't wait to have you guys as a sponsor here on the show.
Taking warning.
I'm just gonna go ahead and cut out really quick. Thank you again. Yes, definitely. Thank you everybody that shouted out, gave us feedback, shared our pods and our posts, and checked out the website. Subscribed. We have a lot of subscribers. It's really cool. We love getting interactive with you guys. So we're gonna keep doing that. And again, shout out to Project Wolfpack. I'll give them their real name here. Thanks for being good sports through this episode. Hopefully you guys don't hate us by the end of this. Also, Book of Lies, thank you again so much for sharing and just being there to support us, Sonny. Other than that, we will talk to you all again. Oh, before I forget, fuck you, Arthur. Oh, shit. There goes the mic.
I get you on my radar, it's a beauty. A little dot on the screen and it hits me. I will never let you out of sight. That's my mission. That's my mission tonight. There's something you really can't handle. A little charge in your heart, ready to dismantle. But in a way, you're the only one who needs this. I know that you think that I'm wrong, but in this life, I'm your only one. Do you know what it means that we're the same kind? The desire you feel isn't the same as mine. I could let you go, but why should I? You're my mission. You're my mission tonight. You're nothing but mine. And the sooner you realize that for all the time, I'm the one you can't sacrifice. I'm the first and the last you ever get. Don't get back that high horse and beat it. You're nothing but mine. And the sooner you realize that for all the time, I'm the one you can't sacrifice. I'm the first and the last you'll ever get. You're nothing but mine. And the sooner you realize that for all the time, I'm the one you can't sacrifice. I'm the first and the last you'll ever get. So get off that high horse and beat it. Beat it. Beat it.
Thanks for listening today. We hope you enjoyed the show. Please subscribe to our podcast on your favorite podcasting platform. Check us out at takewarningpod.com and look for us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We hope to see you in a couple days.